Look, I'm nervous when I say my poetry out loud, so if I stutter, please understand. I catch myself though. Catch my words. 0 views. Today I wrote a book and it got 0 views. So I wrote this book again, but this time I decided to make the cover of this book all white, and out of spite you picked it up and said this might be good. Until you turned those pages and found out I was a boy from the hood where his mother was a crackhead and his father was no good. I mean, it was school or the streets. I had to choose my way to eat. My looks didn't match and my teeth wasn't white enough. And I guess because the color of my skin, you didn't think I was bright enough to understand that you cannot define me. I did not listen to the preacher, for experience was my teacher. He was brutal, he was honest, but he accepted all my features. But you closed that book. So I wrote this book again, but this time I covered it with white lies. I was a prince born in the kingdom, and I had so much pride, for my father was the king and my mother ran the kingdom, and everyone worshipped me like I was a white supremacy leader. I didn't care about the weak, for I was born with a silver spoon. So every day at 12, just like in the hood, I'd find a victim and end its life too soon. You did not deserve the title of man, woman, he or she. It was soon to be my kingdom, and that was how it was meant to be. I did not like this book. However, I got 2 million views. It was broadcasted on the 6, 9, and 11 o'clock news as a bestseller. To the world, I was known as a great storyteller, but to me, I knew I could do better, better, way better. So I wrote another book. I wanted to open your eyes. So I told you about a man who lost his pride. He was born so strong until his screws became loose. He got up every week and worked his 40 hours, but the white man always told him, nigga, you'll never have power. He said, I just want to feed my kids. The white man said, are you losing your temper? Let's lock him up and throw him behind bars. I don't care about your kids. Those bastards could starve. My publisher said that this book was not right. And if I didn't add a twist, I'll be done by the night. So I added another nigga, put a gun in his hand, and I took that man's life, and that's how that story ended. Black on black crime, that's what they wanted to see. I mean, look at the book, 6 million views in 1 week. But had I continued this story in my own way, let me tell you about this family and how they had some shitty days. The mother started to struggle and the kids didn't know what to do, so the son joined the streets, and after a month he was locked up too. The daughter slept with any man that came her way. All they had to say was she was beautiful, something her dad used to say. Look, I give up. So I wrote one last book, but this time I was fired because I revealed all the truth. I just didn't want to be a liar. So I published this book, but we all know how that ended. It was just like my first book. I was down to 0 views again.